Okay, we're live here at Golden Square at Warrington Foodbank's premises at the new school network, and I'm with David MacDonald and the Mayor of Warrington. Good morning, Madam Mayor.
Good morning.
What's brought you here today?
Well, the opening of the new school uniform shop here in the square, and hopefully we're going to develop that into a school uniform network, all working together for the benefit of our families in Warrington. We've worked closely with all the councillors over the years, and this is now the culmination of hopefully a really successful project.
Okay, David, it's been a while since I last spoke to you, and times were tough when I last saw you at the Foodbank premises. I'm sure things aren't getting any easier.
No, they're not. They've gone worse. We are seeing increases of more families that need to use our facility for food, and we also thought we should develop something like this here in Golden Square. We partner with Golden Square. They offered us this unit, and so we thought we would put school uniforms in it to help people in the communities of Warrington who cannot afford to purchase new school uniforms for their children, and will be able to come here and we will be able to donate to them a free uniform.
So all these school uniforms we're seeing here, people can just come in and they're totally free?
Yes, they can. We used to call it school uniform exchange, but we dropped the exchange because some families thought that you had to bring uniform in before you could take a new one. That isn't the case. People from any family can come in and they can help themselves to whatever we have available for school uniforms.
Yeah. Madam Mayor, I believe this is one of three now, is it, school uniform network sites?
It is one of three. We've got one over in the Darren Community Hub, which is run by Councillor Hall and Vicky Pickering, one of our long-term volunteers, and this one, and a couple of weeks' time there'll be one opening over in St Elphin's, which open in the pavilion in St Elphin's Park, first of all during the summer through our HAF scheme, and then it'll move over into the St Elphin's Community Centre from September onwards.
Okay, David, I mean, what's the average cost of a school uniform these days?
If you're going to a senior school, it can be approximately £650 to clothe and have all the school equipment with the logos on, which I think is absolute abhorrent in these times when energy prices are what they are, fuel prices, food prices increasing, and schools demand that pupils have the full school uniform. In my opinion, today we should be looking at schools and just having a blazer badge, and surely that is sufficient for recognition of any pupil at any school.
I mean, it's been a long time since I was involved in school uniforms, but my understanding of the thing is a lot of schools sell their own uniforms these days, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fine. But again,
because the schools are obviously short of money as well, and they're trying to raise funds.
Yeah, but again, it's such a cost. You know, parents cannot afford to put food on the table. I heard an example that somebody lost their school tie. To replace it, it cost £8. That's a meal on the table for a family of four.
Right. So what sort of stories are you hearing at the food bank these days? I mean, last time I spoke to you, you almost had me in tears about hungry children. I mean, and you're saying things are getting worse.
They are. I could tell you some more horror stories. But yes, things have gone worse. I'll give you one example. 3 children woke up one morning to find a note from their mum to say that she had left home and to contact the grandmother to look after them in the future.
That's here in Warrington?
That's here in Warrington, yes.
Wow. I'm struggling to know what to say when you're hearing stories like that, but so in the ideal world you wouldn't have a job?
No.
But you're probably busier than ever?
Absolutely. I retired so that I could do some little bits of charity work, and this is a monster. It's grown and grown. Since 2012 it's grown year on year, and there is no light at the end of the tunnel. And if 62% increase in fuel prices go up in October, then we're going to be needed even more so.
Madam Mayor, some harrowing story there.
Very, very sad.
I mean, how do we tackle these issues? I mean, there's all this great work going on in the community, and a lot of people are getting behind it. But
I think from a personal point of view, as you know, Gary, I'm a very committed community volunteer anyway, and we do everything we can, and we encourage families. We are also, we've encouraged families for years to participate in the credit union for help with financial management and things like that, and doing the best they can with the money they've got, and showing them how to cook and simple meals and things that, with cheaper ingredients. But we've almost gone beyond that now, because people haven't got the money for the cheaper ingredients, and everybody's in despair. The people who need the services of the food bank here, they're in a lot worse situation than they were. And of course, the people that were kind enough to donate in the past haven't got the spare disposable income as much now to donate what they did. So everything, and I assume in the supermarkets who used to donate a lot, they're trying to keep their prices under control for everybody, so they've not got as much spare to share.
No.
So the whole thing is, it's just beyond belief really that we could be in this situation in 2022.
Yeah, we're certainly in a cost of living crisis, but the work you're doing in the community, David, and everyone involved at Warrington Foodbank is fantastic. And anyone who's watching this who can donate school uniforms or donate food, just come on down. They can come.
Absolutely.
Can they donate food here as well?
Yes, they can.
Yeah. So in Golden Square, right here in the town centre, and I suppose the message to the schools is, and the people who are putting these packages of school uniforms together that cost £650. I mean, that's, for a lot of families, that's not affordable. It's beyond it. So. Anyway, well, keep up the good work, and hopefully one day you will be out of a job, but I don't think it's going to be for a long time yet.
Absolutely.
Okay, keep up the good work.
Thanks, Gary.